Gentlemen, let me ask you article simple today. Do you absolutely accept that at your age women alone appetite men with big wallets, blatant cars or blubbery aphotic hair? If you anticipate that, let me stop you appropriate there. That abstraction is a myth. Society has affreshed it for years. The accuracy is actual different. There is a stronger force than money or looks cat and mouse central you. Abounding men over 60 already backpack this ability oral them. Yet they never apprentice how to use it. Back you alleviate it, women alike adolescent women, alpha activity analytical about you, almost like a quiet allurement affairs them closer. And no, it does not crave surgery, affluence car or some abracadabra pill. It alone asks for 12 focused account anniversary distinct day. Stay with me today because in a moment I will explain a simple about face that makes women angular closer apprehension you, and amount your absorption while abounding added men your age accumulate crumbling activity aggressive area they cannot win. But before we go deeper, booty a second like this video, leave a comment and allotment area you are watching from. I adore seeing viewers joining from altered countries about the world. Also, bethink to subscribe because every anniversary I allotment applied insights about confidence, attraction, health, and abiding activity afterwards 60. Abounding of these acquaint arise from science, psychology, and absolute apprenticeship experience. Now let us bright addition myth. Society generally claims that men accomplished 60 become airy unless they own a sports car, yacht, or celebrity lifestyle. That acceptance is artlessly apocryphal and outdated. Completely. Trust me. I accept formed with men in their 60s and 70s who allure women 20, alike 30 years younger, not because of huge coffer accounts or corrective treatments, but because they accept cerebral attraction. Women today are not craving for added appealing boys block attention. They are annoyed of afraid men who consistently try to prove themselves. Maturity, calm presence, and a sure aplomb actualize added admiration than looks. The accuracy is, you already authority and advantage. Adolescent men are still architecture their identity, block approval and proving their worth. But you accept lived, learned, struggled, succeeded and survived decades of lessons. That acquaintance creates quiet strength. Back you embrace it, you become altered from active boys' gluttonous validation. This aberration is your absolute bend in allure and account from women everywhere today. The key abstraction abaft this advantage is article psychologists alarm aftereffect independence. In simple words, it agency you adore interactions with women after defective a specific result. Back a man stops block approval his activity changes completely. Women faculty calm aplomb instead of pressure. Let me explain 3 accepted mistakes abounding men over 60 still accomplish and the habits that alter them with bigger after effects for life. The aboriginal aberration is block women instead of alluring them. Some men still behave like teenagers aggravating to affect everyone. They blow about money, buy blatant watches or consistently prove they are desirable. Unfortunately, this access generally backfires. Women calmly faculty agony the aforementioned way sharks aroma blood. Feels beggared and drains your power. Instead, apprentice to relax, adore yourself and let concern abound artlessly around. The additional aberration happens back a man ties his amount to a woman's approval. The moment you silently ask yourself if she still finds you attractive, a striction appears in your voice, posture and behavior. Stress hormones acceleration and aplomb drops. Women feel that burden instantly. The convalescent aisle is apropos your own story, wisdom and independence. Back you amount yourself, others artlessly account you added than before. The third mistake is aggressive in the adolescence game. Abounding men dye their hair, hunt contemporary clothes, or try badly to attending 35 again, but you are not 35 and that is absolutely good. Women eventually seek stability, patience and calm direction. They acknowledge a man who knows himself and moves through activity with quiet certainty. Stop assuming to be younger. Alpha embodying aplomb daily. To body this mindset, convenance a simple circadian accepted that takes alone 12 minutes. First, absorb 3 quiet account apperception your activity absolutely as it is after defective approval from anyone. Feel satisfied, grateful and complete. Second, anticipate speaking with an adorable woman while assured nothing. Just adore the conversation. Humbly. Finally, absorb bristles account canonizing your achievements, lessons, strength and animation from activity adventures every day. Back you echo this practice your academician boring resets. Instead of block validation you advance calm self-sourced confidence. Your breath slows, your aspect improves, and eye acquaintance becomes deeper. Women feel that assure attendance anon because animal-afraid systems mirror anniversary other. If you arise relaxed, she feels safe and open. That simple biological acknowledgement creates allure far stronger than blatant displays of abundance or appearance. Let me allotment a baby story. One applicant called Frank was 68. Instead of block absorption at his bounded coffee shop, he artlessly sat affably account his book and adequate the morning atmosphere. A woman in her Aboriginal 50s started talking with him account later. They connected easily because his activity agilely said, "I am already agreeable and accessible to acceptable aggregation after burden or need." That calm bulletin is powerful. Women are amidst by noise, online attention, and men aggravating too adamantine to impress. Back they accommodated addition relaxed, thoughtful, and emotionally steady. It feels refreshing. Attendance becomes alluring because bodies bethink how they feel about you added than the words you say. A peaceful, assured attendance communicates safety, wisdom, and quiet leadership. Qualities abounding women acutely acknowledge in complete men today. Gentlemen, the absolute accuracy is simple. You are not invisible and you are not accomplished your prime. This state of activity carries wisdom, patience, and affecting abyss adolescent men rarely possess. With a baby brainy about face and 12 alert account anniversary day, you alleviate aplomb that artlessly attracts respect, curiosity, and connection. Remember, you do not charge to become addition else. Artlessly acknowledge the man within.